Today I will do another look at my Arrows RC Tecnam. I did float flying on this plane on the first round, but today then let's go outside and do wheel flying. Just as with most kind of a 1.5 meter planes, then they go up really easy and gentle up in the air. And this plane, I'm flying it on a 4S 2200 milliamp battery today. What I've learned during the first flights I did that with floats on this plane with 4S is that I just better not go like 100% too much, but 85 to 90% is still okay. Not because I think that the electronics won't take it, it's just that there's kind of a odd motor prop vibration when I just push it. But this is a really lightweight 1450 millimeter wingspan plane, so it's really easy to get down, really smooth. Okay, a little bit just stopped, dipped the wing in one side then. Nice bright LED lights also on this plane. And certainly a good speed on 4S. Really easy to control. I do have to push the elevator just when I'm inverted a little bit more than comfortable right now, so I will certainly just try to increase elevator throw so I have more lee room when I'm doing inverted, because that's one thing you don't want to do when you go inverted, just have a lack of elevator authority. And this plane is really lightweight for being this size then. And it really shows when you fly it, I think, because it is so really easy just to move around. And as you have this for the weight, then large wing, it flies really solid at slow speed. So if you try to do kind of really slow flying, then with the E-flite Twin Otter, which is I think 1.2 meters wingspan plane, and you bang too much, the loose will just the lift will just go away. Oops, okay, so I'm having a little bit of sticky grass today, that's why I'm dipping when I'm just starting to turn on the ground. But just then with the Twin Otter, I think that if you have kind of a thick wing chord, also a lightweight plane, it just handles so well when you go slow. So I'm really digging this plane just because it is really predictable. It's a little bit larger and you can certainly feel it compared to the like 1.2 and 1.3 planes, although just being kind of a 15 centimeters wider wingspan does make a noticeable difference when you fly it. So let's go in for another landing, try to make it, just if I kind of botch the landing just by having it not flaring enough, it will just bounce because these gears are really stiff. Let's get it up again then. Try another landing. Just facing me this time. So keep it straight. And just flare. So when you get it to kind of the right speed and flare and you land on the mains, I think it handles really good, even though there is some sticky grass today. And this grass is usually really short cut, so that makes a huge difference. I think that the nose gear then can be really vulnerable if you have kind of rougher grass. Just, I have a little bit too much speed, it starts to bounce. Something I also noticed with my Pandora then, also from Motion RC. So That's just something I have to live with, I guess. Really good speed. Nice to do these wide turns. Lovely spot between the trees where you have the sun is about to go up also. So the morning time then is just the absolutely best time to fly any RC airplane. Really enjoyable. Usually very little wind also. Just today then almost no wind, which is always a nice thing when you fly your planes. Oh, I just had a company with a bird. So I haven't yet had a bird strike, and I surely hope I don't run into one. I just try to avoid the birds as long and as good as I can. Sometimes they just appear out of nowhere. I guess maybe they're just curious. So let's get this Tecnam down again then. Try to make it smooth. Well, it's quite good. I did the flare a little bit too early with too much speed, so let's do it one more time then. And really smooth takeoffs with this plane. In general, I think that the larger planes you have then they just fly really. Oops. So okay, kind of interesting landing. Let's do it one more time. Yes, that with some planes then you just misjudge things. When I fly my FMS Super Cub then the 1.7, it is so really predictable, so you can do super smooth landings with it. But the tri-gear RC planes then are just a little bit trickier when it comes to get it down in a smooth manner. To me, this plane is really sweet. I mean, it's not the most agile one, and inverted flying, I mean, it's okay just because I feel that I need a little bit more elevator authority just to be comfortable with it. But still, I think it's just a really sweet flying plane. I could compare this plane then to certainly the kind of the E-flite Turbo Timber Evolution, which is just a little bit wider on the wingspan, but the Turbo Timber Evolution is much heavier than this plane. So I would say that this plane handles slow flying really well. It just goes down when you engage flaps, it just slows down and you can do really nice landings. Now, it is a tri-gear RC plane, so when you do land, it is, I mean, it does bounce if you don't have kind of the exactly right speed and just flaring, because there's just almost no give to the landing gear. So the landing gears then is the most weak spot on this RC plane. And I also think that, I mean, the plane is more or less just white, and then you have these gray, black and green stickers on. So for orientation, I would certainly just have some more orientation markers, stripes, different color on the fuse and such things. But still, I haven't had any problem just to orientate this RC plane. It's a nice present in the sky. It's quite long RC plane also, so that does help with orientation. So you can certainly just fly this on 3S, but on 4S then it just becomes more fun. You have more power to spare when you fly. And as far as I know, the motor inside is the exact same motor that is in the Aeros RC Bigfoot, and the Bigfoot, it can handle 4S no problem. So I really like this RC plane. I wish that it would be more beautiful, and maybe I wish also for this plane to be a true kind of tail dragger bush plane. That would really make it a sweet option, but certainly really nice to fly this Tecnam from Aeros RC.